Jeremy Beasley, for the third consecutive Saturday, gets the baseball on the mound. He's lost back-to-back one-run decisions despite pitching very well against Wayne County and very well against Metter last week. 2-1 to Wayne County, 3-2 to the Metter Tigers. He's ready with the first pitch of the ball game, and it's an off-speed pitch for a strike, facing Alex Slusher, who is a left fielder for Atkinson County, the Rebels, who come in 5-2 overall and 1-1 in the region. Second pitch from Jeremy, another breaking ball strike. No balls, 2 strikes. Jeremy this season has a 3.23 earned run average. Teams are hitting .286 against him. And the 0-2 pitch, a fastball, is hit up in the air right side and out of play. He's worked 13 innings, allowed 14 hits, 6 earned runs. He's got a fantastic strikeout to walk ratio of better than 5-1, 16 Ks, 3 walks. Right-hander ready with a 1-2 pitch. Upstairs, Ben Brantley is catching him. James Etheridge at third, Bailey Salter at short, Hunter Brady at second. Brandon Beckham is the first baseman. Now Beasley winding, and he delivers his 1-2 pitch. Again hit up in the air, out of play toward the pit. Out of the outfield, Christian Moore in left, Chris Mobley in center, Blake Horton is the right fielder. Alex Slusher will be followed by Austin White, the shortstop, and Marcus Tucker, the first baseman. Most of these guys in the lineup played for this team last year. There's a breaking ball called strike 3. So Jeremy starts off with his 17th strikeout, his 103rd of his Bulldog career. And that brings up White, a right-handed hitter. Also in the lineup, a couple of Glaze brothers. They're twins, DeAndre and Devante. They were on the team last year, of course. Pretty good hitters. Beasley misses with a fastball away. 1 ball, no strikes. Wind is blowing, which has helped dry the field today. It's still a little wet, especially on the Bulldogs side near the dugout. Next pitch is low and away. Yesterday, the infield was basically solid water. The batting area was underwater. I came out here yesterday afternoon. Coach Fitzgerald was out moving some water around. But I came over here 2 days ago and it looked bad. I came over here yesterday, it looked bad, but now it looks fantastic for baseball at Jackie Jones. Every time the Bulldogs have had a rain out, the next day has been super. Here's a pitch, swing and a miss. For example, when the Bulldogs were supposed to play Dodge, it was rained out on a Thursday, played on a Friday, got sunshine. Next pitch, swings and he fouls it off right behind home plate. 2 strikes on Austin White. Then, of course, the Bulldogs were supposed to play down in Brunswick on a Friday. It rained. They played on a Saturday, played a pair, sunshine. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 1 down, bases clean. Here's a pitch. Ground ball over to Bailey Salter. Scoops it up, fires it from the inside cut of the grass over to Beckham at first for the out. And that brings up Marcus Tucker playing first base, wearing number 18 like he did last year. Atkinson County red jerseys and white pants, the Bulldogs, gray pants, and their blue jerseys. 2 up, 2 down. Righty-righty matchup. This guy up in the front of the box. First pitch, and Beasley blows a fastball by him. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Bulldogs staff earned run average coming into this game is 4.44. Teams are hitting .262 against the Dogs. There's a curveball for a strike. No balls, 2 strikes. The Dogs have allowed 45 hits in 41 innings, 26 earned runs. They struck out 51 batters and walked 23. 0-2, and Jeremy puts it off the plate away to see if he'll chase, and Tucker does not. Beasley going for the 3 up and 3 down, and maybe a second strike out of the frame. 1-2 pitch, check swing. Did not go around. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Ben Brantley catching for the first time in a while. Of course, he caught the doubleheader down in Brunswick and kind of paid the price with his ankle-foot situation. 2-2, popped up in the air, back behind us and out of play. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Last year, Beasley 3-2 with a 3.46 earned run average. The year before had a 2.70 earned run average and 3-3. 2-2, check swing, jammed him, and he fouls it off rolling to the right of home plate. So 2 balls and 2 strikes. Lifetime 6-7. Missed some time last year with an ulnar nerve problem. That's why he didn't pitch as many innings last year, 30 compared to 60 the year before. 2-strike pitch, drops low, and it was close. 3 balls, 2 strikes for the first time for the senior, who's going to Darton to play baseball. Made a great play behind third base the other day. Here's a pitch. Jams him with a fastball. It's hit to the third baseman, Etheridge. Guns it over to first for a 3-up and 3 down for the Toombs County Bulldogs. So a good start for the defense and the pitching of Beasley. We're headed to the bottom of the first inning. You're listening to Bulldog Baseball on Y101. We have Region 2 baseball today from Jackie Jones. Neither team scoring in the first inning. Atco 3 down, against Jeremy Beasley. So Glaze, and Meeks will come to the plate to face the senior, who struck out 1 and induced a couple of grounders to short and third. The Atlanta Braves today are playing split squad baseball. Both teams are in the 5th inning. One team trailing Washington 6-2. The other team trailing Miami 6-4. Now, they don't put a box on here, do they? So I don't know who's playing in which game. Which one is the Bad Upton playing for? DeAndre Glaze at the plate. First pitch. Strike 1 from Salter. This guy's a third baseman. They're twin brothers. They look just alike, obviously, especially in the batter's box. So 1 pitch. Swings and fouls off a breaking ball. No balls and 2 strikes. Last year I asked one of the coaches what are their first names, and he kind of struggled with it. One he called Devontae, and the other Devontre. This is number 5. And last year against Etheridge, here he went 0 for 2 with a walk, 2 Ks. Pitches high on the 0-2. Meo's brother went 1 for 3 with a strikeout, a ground ball out to short, and a single in his last at bat. Fouls off this pitch from Jeremy Beasley to keep the count 1 ball and 2 strikes. Etheridge last year here pitching against him struck out 12, gave up 3 hits, no earned runs, and walked only 1. Bulldogs had to come back, though, in the bottom half of the 7th inning to win the game 3-2, despite that great pitching. 1-2 pitch. It's a breaking ball called strike 3. Jeremy has real good stuff again. He's been a great Saturday pitcher despite his 0-2 record. 4 up, 4 down. Brings up Devontae Glaze. Big hit in that ball game was by Hunter Braddock last year. 2-run double in his last at bat, extending his hitting streak because he was 0 for 4 before that at bat. Took his streak up to 19, I believe it was. First pitch missed from Beasley. Bulldogs were real good at home last year. Won their first 10 games before losing to Long County. They're 1-2 this year. They lost their first 2. Another pitch that missed, 2 balls and no strikes. Jeremy did have a 3-ball, 1-strike count in the first inning, but got a ground out to Etheridge at third to end the 3 up and 3 down. 2-0 pitch, off speed, upstairs. 3 balls and no strikes. On deck is Keegan Meeks and then Kane Lott. No score, top of the 2nd. Here's a 3-0 pitch and a fastball in for a strike. 3 balls and 1 strike. The middle school has a game coming up on Monday, and maybe a makeup with J.R. Tripp on Tuesday or Wednesday. Their game last week rained out. There's a strike toward the outer half above the belt. The middle school soccer team is supposed to play for a championship at West Lawrence against West Lawrence. I was going to go to it. It was last Thursday, but of course it got rained out. Ground ball to Etheridge at third. Scoops it up from the inside cut. Now slings it over to first to Beckham for the out. 5 up, 5 down. Keegan Meeks is your catcher for Atkinson County. I guess the high school soccer games were rained out as well. Last night the girls were supposed to play St. Vincent's, the boys Benedictine. I don't get to see many high school soccer games because they start playing these Tuesdays and Fridays in both baseball and soccer, and it's like at the same time. Here's the pitch from Beasley. Just missed inside, ball one. And like, for example, on a night in which the Bulldogs are playing Vidalia on the road in baseball, the soccer teams are playing Vidalia at home. Ground ball near Etheridge, but foul, third base side. 1 ball, 1 strike. No score, top of the second. Playing for the third straight Saturday. Only scheduled for 2 Saturday games, but this will be the 4th because the Bulldogs played a doubleheader one day. Great breaking ball, swing and a miss by Keegan Meeks. Beasley with 2 strikeouts in the ball game, 3 ground balls, ahead of the count 1-2 as he rises up the left leg and throws a breaking ball, and no chance for Meeks to swing at that one. Break it inside, not even close on the swing. Strike 3, and Beasley now with 3 Ks of the game and a 6 up and 6 down through 2 frames for the Bulldogs senior. Game scoreless going to the bottom of the second as we take a break. You're listening to Bulldog Baseball on Y101. And welcome back to Bulldog Baseball. Dogs 2, Atkinson County nothing in this makeup game. Rained out yesterday, playing today under sunshine and a temperature pretty nice with a little breeze. Kane Lott coming up to face Jeremy Beasley. 6 up, 6 down for Atco against the right-hander Carter Cribb. Zane O'Brien. First pitch hit up in the air, high and deep down the line, and bending foul. Strike 1 on the best swing of the day by an Atco hitter, because Beasley in the first inning strike out, ground ball out to the shortstop Salter, grounder to the third baseman Etheridge. 1-2-3. Second inning, strikeout, ground ball to Etheridge, and a strikeout. Basketball scores its final. The number 1 team in the country in the SEC, Florida, hammered Kentucky in Gainesville 84-65. 0-1 pitch. Missed. 1 ball, 1 strike. Georgia's playing today at about 5, right? At LSU. Final regular season game. Swing and a miss. Hit a breaking ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes. I'll be watching that game for you. 1-2 pitch. Hit hard over the glove of Salter. A base hit bouncing to the center fielder, Chris Mobley. That guy had a couple of real good swings against Jeremy Beasley. Kane Lott. Brings up Carter Cribb. I think Kane Lott was in the starting lineup last year when the Atco Rebels played here. He was not. So Jeremy Beasley, for the first time today, working from the stretch, throws the first pitch high, caught by Ben Brantley. Third baseman is James Etheridge. Bailey Salter at the shortstop position. Hunter Brady, of course, at second. Where he's standing right now is basically underwater yesterday. Throw to first base, close play, almost got him. Beckham with the tag, thought maybe he had him. Held the tag on the body. Left fielder is Christian Moore. Center fielder Chris Mobley. Right fielder Blake Horton. 1 ball, no strikes. Bulldogs leading 2-0. Top of the third. There's another throw. No chance for Beckham to put on the tag. Dogs will be on the road next week. A Tuesday game at Darien. Here's a pitch. Fastball hit back to Beasley. Where's he going? To second. Out there. Salter guns it to first for a Bulldog double play. 1-6-3. Both teams have turned a double play early in this game. And that brings up the number 9 hitter, the pitcher Zane O'Brien, who's a right-handed hitter but a left-handed thrower. Where's number 7? Big guy. Way off the plate. Let's see if Beasley pitches him away, but he kind of leans in. He's a tall guy. No, he pitches him inside and hits him. So both pitchers have hit a batter. Top of the order for Alex Slusher. Ben Brantley hand delivers the baseball to Jeremy Beasley. Bulldogs leading 2-0. We're in the top of the third inning at Jackie Jones. Check some more scores for you. We got a little delay. Memphis over SMU, 67-58. Hard to believe that SMU was a higher ranked team. You know, Larry Brown is coaching there now. He's a really good coach, isn't he? I mean, you got to say that. I mean, the guy's won at the NBA, he's won at Kansas. He even wins at SMU. Last time they were winners, I guess John Koncak was playing there, the former Atlanta Hawk. First pitch is rolled over toward Beasley. Picks it up with a glove, throws it over to first, and that is out number 3. Slusher hitting a swinging bunt to Beasley, right side of the mound. Big guy handles it easily. So, a base runner on a single and a hit batsman, but a Bulldog double play, and we play 2.5. It's the Dogs 2 and Atkinson County nothing as we break on Y101. It's the top of the fourth inning at Jackie Jones Field, and the Toombs County Bulldogs lead Atkinson County from down at Pearson 3-0. Jeremy Beasley has allowed just one base hit. He retired them 6 up and 6 down through the first 2 innings, and then Kane Lott had a couple of nice swings off him in a righty-righty matchup to lead off the third inning. First one he hit high into the air and foul down the left field line, and the next time on a 1-2 pitch he singled into center field. So that was a base hit. Then the Bulldogs turned a 1-6-3 double play, so it was Beasley to Salter, over to Beckham, and then he hit a batter, the pitcher, Zane O'Brien, on the first pitch, but then Slusher grounded out to Beasley. Jeremy with 3 strikeouts in the game. Facing Austin White, first pitch, and he fouls it off, strike 1. Yeah, the pattern of this game is for the bottom parts of the innings to take forever, and the top half has been quick. Beasley tried to win his first game of 2014, lost a 2-1 game to Wayne County, in which he battled a guy, Sid Royal, who's going to Georgia Southern, who threw about 90. 0-1 from Beasley. He throws hard, but he also has that breaking ball, and he tosses one in for a strike. 0-2. Then he lost to Clay Crawford, a curveball pitcher last week, 3-2. Now pitching on his 3rd straight Saturday, throws 1 low, 1 ball, 2 strikes. It's tough when you have to go up against a good pitcher and your team's not really hitting, because the Bulldogs haven't really hit well this year, at least so far. Swing and a miss, strike 3. He's running down to first. I don't think the ball got away. Bulldogs try to throw it over to third base to Etheridge, but the ball got by him. So Jeremy with his 4th strikeout brings up Marcus Tucker, the first baseman. He grounded out to Etheridge at third to end the first inning. Ben Brantley out talking to Jeremy Beasley, and the ball's just laying on the ground. Beasley reaches down and picks it up. Playing at Jackie Jones Field, of course. Dimensions at this park, they're fair. 319 down the left field line, 348 into the power alley and left. Pitch is hit on the ground. 2 hops to Etheridge, scoops it up and throws from the grass over to Beckham. 2 down. .360 to center field at Jackie Jones Field. And you go to the other side, it's not a symmetrical ballpark, that's for sure. 349, 307. Here's the first of 2 Glaze twins hitting back-to-back, and he takes one in the back from Jeremy Beasley. That's the second batter he's hit. Jeremy likes to pitch inside to right-handers. He struck out Glaze the first time up. The second Glaze, Devontae, grounded out to third. James Etheridge has been a busy third baseman today. Handled the ball in the first inning, 1 in the second. Now 1 in this frame. Bulldogs leading 3-0 top of the 4th. Beasley misses with a breaking ball. It sails off the plate. 1 ball, no strikes. Keegan Meats on deck. Side from Ben Brantley. And the 1-0 pitch from Beasley to the plate. Swings and hits it on the ground to Etheridge again. This time he's close to the shortstop position, but he throws sky high to Beckham. He jumps up in the air, not able to catch it. And everybody's safe. Runners on first and third on a Bulldog error. The Dogs' first of the game. Going to bring up Keegan Meeks. He struck out to end the second inning. He's taking off his shin guards. Wears number 11 for Atkinson County. Bulldogs played them in the past non-region. Went down there one time, and remember Justin Adams hit a big home run, and Lance Mosley hit a home run. Mosley was actually the starting pitcher and winning pitcher in that game down there. Before Atco joined the region back then, Atkinson County was single A. First pitch, off-speed strike. 0-1. So 2 down, runners on the corners. Ben Brantley and Jeremy Beasley discussing some situation with, I guess, hand signals. So you got 2 glazes on the base paths. Well, they try the first and third. The Bulldogs got a run out of their first and third earlier in the game. Beasley stepping off, thinking that, turns and looks back toward first. No balls, 1 strike. Bulldogs 3, Atkinson County nothing, top of the 4th. Here's a Beasley breaking ball strike. This one is on the inner half of the plate. No balls, 2 strikes. Jeremy's a tall pitcher, about 6'3". I've been watching him pitch since he was a midget. 0-2 pitch, swing and a miss, strike 3. Beasley with 5 Ks in the game. So he hits a batter and one reaches on an error, and he takes care of the first and third with a strikeout. The number 6 hitter in the lineup, Keegan Meeks. We're going to the bottom half of the 4th inning. And your score, the Toombs County Bulldogs 3, Atkinson County nothing. As we take a break, you're listening to Dog Baseball on Y101. Jeremy Beasley's pitching a fine game for the Toombs County Bulldogs as we hit the top of the 5th inning. But then what's new? He pitched a fine game against Wayne County. It lost 2-1. The winning run scored on the bottom of the 7th inning. He struck out 10 on that day, which actually turned into night down in Brunswick. And then, of course, he pitched a fine game last Saturday, in fact, at Metter, but took another loss. Clay Crawford struck out 11 and walked 1 and allowed 2 hits and 2 earned runs in that game. Beasley pitched 6. Didn't have a lot of strikeouts, 4, only walked 1, gave up 7 hits and 3 earned runs. Facing Kane Lott, who swings and misses, strike 1 at the first pitch. This guy had 2 good swings against Beasley last time. First one he hit high and deep but foul left side. Second time he singled to center. And Jeremy's throwing him some good fastballs, and he gets him to swing and miss at one that seemed to be rising up in the zone. No balls, 2 strikes. Jeremy with 5 strikeouts in the game. Throws a pitch low, bouncing away from Ben Brantley. Good to see him back behind the plate. He's not been able to catch because of his ankle situation. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Bulldogs leading 4-0, top of the 5th. Beasley retired the first 6 in a row and gave up a single. Here's a pitch. Upstairs. That's the only hit of the game for Atco, the single by this guy right here. Center fielder, right-handed hitter. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And here comes a pitch. It's low. I guess in that situation, Beasley did not hit his spot, which I guess was at the knee, outside edge. So a full count. Jeremy gets a sign from Ben Brantley. Raises up the left leg, throws a pitch. Low, ball 4. Lost him. So Kane Lott on base again against the senior pitcher. Brings up Carter Cribb. He hit into a 1-6-3 double play. One of 3 double plays turned today. So let's see if the same thing happens all over again. That happened in the 3rd. We're in the 5th. That led off the 3rd. This leads off the 5th. Here's a pitch. Swing and a miss. Pitch up in the zone, maybe out of it. Zane O'Brien due up next. But, of course, he was pitching and lifted out of the game, so somebody else might be swinging a stick. I see somebody over there. Can't see his number through the fence. 0-1 showing the bunt, and the breaking ball is a strike. No balls, 2 strikes. Left fielder Christian Morris, center fielder Chris Mobley, right fielder Blake Horton for the Dogs. James Etheridge at third, Bailey Salter the shortstop, Hunter Brady at second, Brandon Beckham at first. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. 6 strikeouts for Beasley. Well, you know I'm a fan of great pitching, and it's fun to watch these Bulldog pitchers like James Etheridge, Jeremy Beasley, and Bailey Salter pitch well the other night. Throw. Go to first base, runner back. Quinn Pierce is going to hit.
Quinn Pierce. There's the batter, O'Brien on deck.
He's now, of course, the pitcher, so he's replaced O'Brien. Swings a stick from the right side. Throw to first base, almost got him. This is the second time I think that Beckham thought he had him on the tag. Held it there, did not get the call from the umpire in the field. Beasley with a good move.
It's Pierce.
Righty-righty matchup. That's Pierce. Quinn Pierce, runner going. Here's a pitch. He bunts at third base side. Beasley barehands it, throws it over to first for the out. Runner coming to third is to throw that way, and it's high and it gets away. And he's going to go to third. Actually, it was Ben Brantley up the third base line who was trying to catch that ball with all that gear and that catcher's glove. Didn't really matter if he caught it or not. He was going to be safe anyway. So aggressive base running. Runner to third, 2 down. Beasley making a good play on a barehander. Top of the order is Alex Slusher. Left fielder struck out his first time up and then grounded out to Beasley to end the third. Last Saturday, Beasley in 1 inning made 3 plays in a row. That's right, in 1 inning. 3 balls hit right back to him, including one that he kind of caught with his arm and his body and a little of his glove. Bulldogs leading 4-0. Beasley trying to keep Atco scoreless on their side of the scoreboard, which is out at left field at Jackie Jones Field. He looks at third. He's winding. Here's a pitch. Breaking ball is in for strike 1. Beasley likes to work quickly, even with that runner at third. He's ready to go. Looks at third. Delivers his second pitch. Fastball is high. 1 ball, 1 strike. Side from Ben Brantley, and here comes a 1-1 from Beasley. Swing and a miss at that breaking ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Jeremy talks about all his pitches. I mean, he's talked about his knuckler in the past. He mentioned a split finger one day. He's shaking off Brantley 1 time. 1-2 pitch. Just missed with another breaking ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2 down, runner at third with the Dogs leading 4-0 in the top of the 5th. Region 2 action from Jackie Jones a day late. 2-2 pitch, foul back. The middle school has a game scheduled for Monday. The weather should be nice. The only day it might rain is Wednesday. Middle school playing Dodge. They scrimmage them on the road. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Check of the runner at third. Here comes a Beasley pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Got him with something slow, breaking. 7th strikeout for Jeremy Beasley. Strands a runner at third base. It keeps Atco scoreless through 5 innings of baseball. And the Dogs are leading 4-0. As we take a break, you're listening to Bulldog Baseball on Y101. Welcome back. It is the top of the 6th inning. Jeremy Beasley is awaiting his catcher, Ben Brantley, to warm up for this 6th inning. And Beasley today seeking a Saturday win after losing on a Saturday to Wayne County and Brunswick 2-1. Winning run scored in the 7th and losing last week. It met her 3-2, so 2 one-run losses. Started off the game 6 up and 6 down. Strikeout, ground ball out to the shortstop, Bailey Salter, and a ground ball out to James Etheridge at third in the first inning. Then a strikeout and a grounder to Etheridge, and another strikeout in the second. Kane Lott led off the third inning with a single. Then Carter Cribb, the next batter, hit into a 1-6-3 double play, started by Beasley. Beasley hit a batter, but then got a grounder to himself off the bat of Alex Slusher to end the third. Strikeout, grounder to Etheridge to start off the fourth inning. Hit a batter, then an E5, but then got a strikeout. First batter trying to bunt and missing. Alston White 0 for 2. Strikeout, and also a ground ball to the shortstop Salter. Then last inning, a leadoff walk, strikeout. Beasley handled a grounder and another strikeout. So he's been dominant. Swing and a miss, off speed. No balls, 2 strikes. He's allowed just 1 base hit. And he struck out 7 batters. High this season, 10 against Wayne County. Beasley places one off the dish to see if he'll swing the bat, and Alston White did not. 1 ball, 2 strikes, and now perhaps he'll try to end it right here. Jeremy Wines. Here's the pitch. And did he? Check swing. He did not go around, and the pitch gets away from Ben Bradley, who cannot find it. Where is the ball? Jeremy Beasley runs over near the fence and gets it. He's going to throw it out at first. Is that a strikeout? I guess not. That would be weird. Was it a strikeout? I guess so. So you score that a strikeout, and then Beasley, not Brantley, who's down on his knees right now. That ball must have hit him. Beasley makes the throw to first base, so 1-3. That's unusual. Ben wasn't sure where it was, and that ball must have skipped off the dirt and hit him. So the trainer Blake out there with him. Beasley with his 8th strikeout. Marcus Tucker coming to the plate. Only one other catcher available in the dugout. That's Stephen Garrett, who caught the game on Tuesday against Bryan County. And Brantley is hobbling toward the mound. We're going to give him some time. Brian Fitzgerald came out to check on his ball player. 1 out in the top of the 6th inning. Toombs County 4, Atkinson County nothing. By the way, an update on the other Braves game. Of course, one Braves team today lost to Washington 8-2. A team with a lot of starters. The other team is battling back in the middle of the 9th inning. These guys don't like to play extra innings exhibition. It's 6-6. Miami and Atlanta 6-6, and you got to figure the Upton brothers are playing on that team. Maybe the bad Upton's having a good day. First pitch, strike outside edge, below the belt, above the knee. Strike 1. Unfortunately, during spring training games, they don't keep a running box during the game like they do during the regular season. Swing and a miss at a good breaking ball. Beasley's had a good breaking ball today. No balls, 2 strikes. He's already ready to go, and now the hitter settles into the batter's box on the right side, and Beasley throws strike 3 on a fastball, outer half. 9th strikeout of the ball game for the senior Bulldog. Seeking double digits now, taking on one of the Glaze brothers. They're twins, batting back-to-back in the lineup. They play in the infield at 3rd and 2nd. This is the 3rd baseman, DeAndre Glaze. Both right-handed hitters. First pitch, Jeremy tried to get one on the inside edge on the black, and he just missed. Ball 1. He winds. Here's the pitch. Got a strike. I tell you one thing, I'm going to miss old Jeremy Beasley and James Etheridge when they graduate and go play college baseball. It's great watching really good pitchers. 1-1. Swing and a miss at a breaking ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 down. Beasley going for a 3 up and 3 down, perhaps with 3 strikeouts against the 2, 3, and 4 hitters. He gets a sign from Ben Brantley. He winds. Here's a pitch. A little low. 2 balls, 2 strikes. We started off the game with a couple of 3 up and 3 downs. Seeking one now. There's one. Call strike 3 on the curveball. And Beasley has 10 Ks. He strikes out the side of the 6th inning to keep Atco scoreless again. He's only allowed 1 base hit. That was way back in the 3rd to lead it off. 4-0 Bulldogs going to the bottom of the 6th as we take a break here. Listening to the Dogs. Winning today at home on Y101. I was just checking to see what was Beasley's high in strikeouts coming into this game. I think it's 11, the game he had at Metter. I can't find a game in which he had more. So that would make sense. 11 at Metter. He's sitting on 10 right now. He struck out 10 against Wayne County earlier this season. In the Metter game last week, he struck out 4. He allowed Wayne County 5 hits. He allowed Metter 7 hits. And going into the 7th inning, and he is on the mound, Beasley has allowed Atkinson County just a single to lead off the 3rd by Kane Lott. Devontae Glaze is 0 for 2, grounded out to 3rd. James Etheridge, and then reached on an error by Etheridge. First pitch, missed, ball 1. Jeremy struck out the side on the 6th. Strikeouts 8, 9, and 10, obviously. Righty. Second pitch. Gets him to swing at it, and he fouls it off 3rd base side. Etheridge will go over that way to pick up the ball. 1 ball, 1 strike. Beasley retired him 6 up and 6 down to start it off. Then Kane Lott had the single. Double play after that. Hit batsman. Beasley handled a grounder. Here's a pitch off the plate. Some base runners in the 4th inning. He hit a batter. He's hit 2 today. And an error. Leadoff walk in the 5th, no problem. 3 up, 3 down in the 6th. Here's a pitch. Hit up into the air. Chris Mobley running into the right center field gap. The ball's in for a base hit. So Glaze with a hit. Second for Atco off the senior. Brings up Keegan Meeks. Very active catcher behind the plate. He has struck out twice today from the right side of the batter's box, hitting 6 for the Rebels. Stepping up here in the top of the 7th. Bulldogs try to even their region record at 2-2. Atco coming in 1-1, losing to Benedictine 12-2. Off-speed breaking ball to strike. Beat Bacon 16-0. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. And when you strike out a guy twice in the 2nd and 4th, probably feel you can go and get him again. Will Beasley waste a pitch here or try to get him on 3 pitches? Let's see. Here's a pitch. Tries to get him on 3 pitches, and he swings and hits it into left field, and it drops in for a base hit. So Beasley did not waste a pitch. Back-to-back singles to start off the 7th inning. Now 3 hits off Beasley. I thought he might do that, but it turned out to hurt him. Kane Lott, a single and a walk. Right-handed hitter. So this is about the worst trouble Beasley has been in this game. Of course, he has a 6-0 lead. Needs 3 outs to win the ball game. Here's a pitch. Off the plate, getting away. The runners are not moving, though. The runner first wanted to go, but Keegan Meeks left a retreat. Glaze did not, I guess, pick up the ball or whatever. He stuck at 2nd. Chance to move there. 1 ball, no strikes. Carter Cribb due up next. Stretched by Beasley. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. 1 ball, 1 strike. Beasley was 3-3 in 2012, 3-2 last year, 0-2 this year. He's 6-7 lifetime as a Bulldog pitcher. Here's the pitch. Nice breaking ball. Ben Brantley turns around and looks at the umpire. Not going to get the call there. 2-1. I don't think you're supposed to do that, are you? Not in the big leagues. 2-1 pitch. Low and away. Jeremy thought perhaps a strike on the outside edge of the knee. Instead, he's dealing with a 3-1 count. Runners on 1st and 2nd on back-to-back singles. Nobody out. Here's a pitch. Low, ball 4, and suddenly the bases are loaded. So you come off a 3 up and 3 down against the 2, 3, and 4 hitters, and then the number 5 guy gets a single. The number 6 guy gets a single at an 0-2 pitch. And then a couple of close calls, especially one in particular, and you wind up walking a guy on a 3-1 who has a base hit off you and 2 walks. And here's a guy who hit into a double play earlier. Maybe he'll hit into a triple play. It's been a while since the Bulldogs have turned one of those. Fouls off the first pitch. The last time I can remember the Bulldogs turning a triple play, it had nothing to do with the infield, except I guess somebody made a tag. Had to do with the outfield and bad base running by Jeff Davis in Hazelhurst. 0-1 pitch. Off-speed strike, inside edge. And the Rooster says he was the one that started the triple play. But it happened to Jeff Davis, I think, because the base coach at third, I guess the head coach, did not pick up the fact the Bulldogs had caught the ball. Swing and a miss, strike 3, although the umpire says the ball was tipped off the bat. So, 1 down with the bases juiced, and Jeremy ties his career high with his 11th strikeout. Brings up Jacob Brown for the first time today. Right-handed hitter. First pitch to him, swing and a miss at a fastball. He was late on that swing. 0-1. Jeremy had 11 strikeouts pitching on a cold night at Metter several years ago, where he was working the inside part of the plate to right-handers. This time he goes outside and misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. On deck is Alex Slusher, the leadoff man for Atkinson County. The Bulldogs trying to seal the deal. They lead 6-0. And the bottom of the 7th inning, Beasley winding with the bases juiced and 1 down. Throws the 1-1, swing and a miss coming inside. 1 ball, 2 strikes. I think Jeremy can simply blow a pitch by this guy. Ben Brantley looks into the dugout. So does Jeremy Beasley. And here comes the 1-2 pitch. Ball is hit up in the air, foul. Got a piece, not able to get around on it. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Beasley with 11 strikeouts. He's allowed 3 base hits. And will deal another 1-2 pitch. First he'll check the runner at third and now toss it to the dish. Ball foul, back again, out of play. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Wind blowing from left field to right. Brandon Beckham taking off his cap like it's a hot day. It's not a hot day, is it? I guess it is compared to what we had this week. Bad weather. All right, Beasley ready with another 1-2. He's going to shake off his catcher once. And now here it is. Hit right side. Brandon Beckham dives. That should be a foul ball. It is. Ball gets by him. Almost made a great catch. Beckham, of course, the Bulldog first baseman. Laying out for that one, but it was definitely a foul ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Good crowd on a Saturday. Pavilion not full. Much better crowd than Tuesday when the temperature was in the 30s. Beasley going to chunk in another 1-2 pitch to this pinch hitter, and he missed. Pitch really moving, too. Must have been some kind of breaking ball. Maybe that split finger. Took a big dive to the right. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Been a long at bat for Jacob Brown. Pitch is a called strike 3. He thought it was low. Beasley now has a dozen strikeouts. That's got to be a career high. Brings up Alex Slusher. So I mentioned a chance to get 13. Can he get 13 after giving up 2 singles and a walk and then striking out the side? This guy struck out twice and grounded out to Beasley. First pitch, check swing, and he goes around for strike 1. Beasley struck out the side, 3 up, 3 down in the 6th. Had 2 strikeouts in the 2nd. 0-1 pitch, swing and a miss. So now he's got another 0-2. Last time he had an 0-2, he threw one in the zone and the guy got a single. What will he do on this 0-2? He winds. We're going to find out. Here it is. It's high. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 6-0 Bulldogs. We're at the bottom of the 7th. Bases are loaded, 2 down, and Atkinson County down to its final strike. Slusher, a right-handed hitter, awaits a pitch from Beasley. Here it is. Swing and a miss, strike 3. And Jeremy Beasley is going to end his shutout with his 13th strikeout. He strikes out the side after loading up the bases with 2 singles and a walk, and he wins the ball game. He's now 7-7 lifetime as a Bulldog pitcher. And after losing 2 Saturday games by 1 run, he wins one by 6. We'll take a break and wrap it up on Y101.